Breaking news now, nearly three-quarters of Jewish Americans feel the BBC is unfairly covering the Gaza conflict from Israel's perspective. A survey revealed that over 75% of Jewish individuals believe that the BBC's reporting on the conflict in Gaza is prejudiced towards Israel. In the aftermath of the October 7th massacre, the BBC came under fire for failing to label Hamas as terrorists. Reports now state that the government has designated Hamas as a terrorist organization. British Jews do not believe the BBC has taken sufficient action to address allegations of prejudice in its reporting, according to an opinion poll commissioned by the Jewish Chronicle newspaper. It reveals that 77% of Jewish respondents see BBC war coverage as biased against Israel, while only 11% find coverage to be neutral. The president of the Board of Deputies of British Jews, Marie van der Zyl, has voiced her outrage at the BBC's reporting, and according to a representative from the organization, her stance has not changed. The BBC's Director General, Tim Davie, has assumed responsibility for the complaints unit following an avalanche of allegations of bias and anti-Israel rhetoric, most often made by BBC presenters. A BBC reporter in October falsely accused Israel of launching a missile attack on a Gaza hospital. The attack was later determined to have been a misfired rocket fired from inside the Gaza Strip. For this, he had to issue an apology. Last month, The Telegraph reported that BBC Asian network presenters had shared anti-Israel content on social media. There has been a general disinvitation of news and current affairs employees from anti-Semitism rallies. Excellence in fair reporting. The BBC rejects the notion that we are biased against Israel and holds itself to high standards of impartial reporting, stated a BBC spokesman. Covering the conflict has been difficult and divisive, but we remain committed to giving UK and international audiences unbiased reporting. According to our audience research, BBC News is seen as the most unbiased source for conflict coverage. The most recent study out of More in Common confirms this, showing that the vast majority of Britons view the BBC in an unbiased light. BBC News is committed to actively seeking and considering audience feedback. The Jewish Chronicle polled readers and found that slightly more than half think the government should restrict the frequency of the weekly demonstrations by the Palestinian Solidarity Campaign in the United Kingdom. The government is not taking action against Islamist hate preachers enough, according to 77% of 759 respondents. Nearly half of British Jews report feeling unsafe going out in public due to the conflict between Hamas and Israel, according to the survey. Nearly half, 47%, reported feeling unsafe, with most of that group expressing a high level of fear. Only 29% reported feeling safe. Among Jewish women, 51% report feeling unsafe, compared to 42% of men, when the data is analyzed by gender. Immerse yourself in the world of acclaimed British journalism. Experience The Telegraph for free for 1 month, and then take advantage of our US exclusive offer to enjoy a year for only $9.